All right, you guys, I'm here out at Freedom Acres, and this is one of the things we got to look out for when you purchase some land, or even if you purchase in a house that ain't been lived in a long time and the grass is too high. This is one of those real deals you got to look out for. Check this out. This is what I happened to come in the house after cutting the grass yesterday. This is what I had to deal with. Now, it's dead and it's in a solution of alcohol. And I did this so I wanted to make sure I killed the eggs on it, because even if you kill the insect, it might have eggs on it too. So I made sure I did all of that. This is a tick. That one little insect can mess you up. You can get all kinds of diseases from this little monster. This little bitty thing. So what they do is they sit on the edge of the grass, the long blade of grass. They sit at the top of it. And when you walk by, they just jump onto you like crabs or something. So they start making their way under your clothing, onto your skin. They burrow in your skin. You can see the mouth right there. It's the little pointy part going forward. That's what digs into you. You don't even feel it's on you. And it'll sit there and just keep drinking your blood until it's about big as a doggone chickpea. You have to examine yourself when you out there in the field doing work. If you out there and your grass is knee high, ankle high, not ankle high, knee high, ankle high, you really need to pay attention to things like this, because they're just sitting out there on blades of grass waiting for an animal to cross by. This is the one that you need to watch out for. I know we always talk about snakes, predators, everything else out there that can harm us, but believe it or not, this little guy can make our lives a living hell too. This is how I do. This is why I only had one on me, not a bunch of them on me, and how to prevent that. This is why I can't be too careful. And I just spread a little bit on my pants legs, just a little bit around there just to deter them. So if they do get on me, that'll kind of throw them off a little bit. So I do that, then I'm gonna show you what I do next. So now I just make sure I spray my socks, especially around the top. It's like I'm seasoning up some food or something, to make sure that ain't nothing on them already, and two, to deter anything from getting back on me. Now, as I'm putting my sock on, this is what I'm gonna do. Put my pants inside my sock, so the tick or anything else don't got no chance at getting between the bottom of my pants and my skin and my sock. I don't want it on my skin at all. If I didn't do this before, they would have got me. Just like that. Now, if you even want to, some people tie duct tape around there, tie tape around there, so if the tick do come up, it'll get on, they stick to the tape, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Even though these are jogging pants and they're elastic at the bottom, you still see I can even put my fingers in between my legs and the pants, so it's nothing for an insect to get in there. So jogging pants ain't 100%. This is 100%. Now for my last line of defense, deboot. Spray your shoes. Spray your shoes. Because this is the first place they get to. I really like to spray around the top the most, because that's the line of contact for me. Once you cross that threshold, you might have a problem. I don't take ticks lightly at all. I know some people don't care about it, think about it, and I forgot all about. That's another reason I didn't like dogs. Well, I didn't deal with dogs. Ticks. So, this is what I do, family. Now I'm going to put those boots on, and I'm going to get to work. The other thing is, every blue moon, stop and analyze yourself. Stop and check yourself all over. When you go to bed at night or when you come in the house, every time you use the bathroom, check yourself. Look all around your nooks and crannies and cracks and crevices and check. I'm not kidding. I know this sound gross. I know this sound ridiculous, but you literally got to start opening pieces up, if you know what I mean, and look in your mirror. Get a mirror, look in your cracks and crevices, because that's where they go. They go to hot, sweaty, moist places, and they dig in you, lay eggs, suck blood. They in there like they at the club. So this little bit of preventative measures can make it so, look, I brought in one tick on my pants, and I didn't bring a whole tribe of them with me, right? And they weren't on my skin. So that's a bonus. So I know this works, because I've seen a bunch of ticks, and it's not okay. I've had one in me before. Yes, in me. It's not okay. I don't like ticks by my talk. So ever since that happened to me years ago when we was on our other land, it kind of messed me up in the head. Don't let your grass get knee tall, shin tall. Don't do it. It's so many things when you out here that love that tall grass. I've run into racer snakes. I've run into, of course, ticks, and everything else live in that stuff. That's one of the things about taking care of your land. You can't just have some land and just let it go. But if you have any intentions on being on that land at any time, this is what you're going to need to do. You got to take care of that grass if you plan on walking through it, hiking through it. I got wooded area around here that I hike through and check out and walk my land. And this is the part of the game right here, all right? Out of all the other stuff you got to deal with, this is one of them that don't seem like it's a big deal, but it is, all right? So Laird Farmer 73, I hope this helped you guys. I love you, and I'm out.